The captain of Squad 3, Gin Ichimaru. Oh.
This won't do. A gatekeeper ain't supposed to open gates, you know.
Wait, what was that? What exactly did that guy do?
Golly, you can hold that gate up with just one arm? You sure are the Soul Society's strongest giant. But as a gatekeeper, I'm afraid that you're a total failure.
Squad 3, Captain. Gin Ichimaru. How careless of me. I admit that I really didn't think that someone of his caliber was going to show up. These youths have gotten stronger, that's for sure, but still, they're no match for a captain. Listen, no matter what else happens, we have to make sure we avoid engaging him in a fight at all costs right now.
I lost! The obvious thing to do, the answer staring me right in the face, was simply to open the gate for the victor.
What are you talking about? Didn't anybody tell you? A gatekeeper that loses can't open gates. 'Cause a gatekeeper that loses has to die. What?
Oh! Hey, jerkface! What the hell are you doing? The fight between me and Jidambo was already over, you know? If you shove your nose into my business, then guess what? You're gonna lose it! Orihime, take care of Jidambo's arm, all right?
Okay.
Come on. If you want to fight somebody, then fight me. Only a pathetic coward would even consider butchering a defenseless giant. I'm gonna cut you up.
You're a funny kid. Aren't you scared of me just a little bit?
Be quiet, Ichigo. We must retreat for now.
I see. Then you must be Ichigo Kurosaki.
Yeah. You know who I am?
Yep, just as I figured. That's just all the more reason for me to refuse to let you pass.
Hey, hold up. Why are you moving so far away? You gonna throw that short sword or something?
It's not some mere short sword. This right here is my Zanpakuto. Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
Ichigo!
Ichigo!
Ichigo, the gate's coming down!
Bye-bye.
Oh no! Poor Renji! He's hurt so bad!
When I found him, he was like this. If only I had just come to his aid sooner.
No! It's not your fault! Not at all!
Anyway, I'll contact Squad 4. I'll have them send an emergency relief team.
That will not be necessary. Just dump him in a cell.
Captain Kuchiki!
But Renji fought the Ryoka all by himself!
No excuses. He made his choice to go and fight alone. He should have known that defeat was not an option. We have no use in the slightest for beaten fools. Now, go on. Take this wretch away.
Wait! Hold on! That's no way to speak of...
Shut up, Momo.
But, Izuru...
We apologize, sir.
I'm really very sorry, sir.
Oh my, he's very scary.
Captain Ichimaru!
What in the world was that all about? The truth is, Squad 6's captain always acts like that. Don't worry about it. I'll be sure to get word over to Squad 4. Now then, come with me, Izuru.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I hope I make assembly on time. I'll take a shortcut. Yes, I'm going to make it on time.
What? They came from the sacred Eastern Wall!
That was Momo's voice. What is it, Momo? What happened?
Captain Aizen! No! Captain Aizen! No! No! Captain Aizen! Captain Aizen!
What is it? Why all the noise so early in the morning?
Beware. Beware of Squad 3. Especially, be watchful whenever Aizen goes out alone.
You did this! Izuru, why?
I'm Lieutenant of Squad 3. No one draws a sword against my captain. Not for any reason.
Izuru, please, step aside!
I can't.
Step aside! Move!
No!
I'm telling you to move!
No! I'm telling you that I won't!
Snap! Tomiyume!
What? You dare draw your Zanpakuto here? That's foolish! Do you realize what you're doing? This is no place to resolve personal matters, Lieutenant Hinamori! I see. Then it can't be helped. I have no choice. I must treat you as an enemy. Raise your head, Wabisuke!
Don't move, either of you.
Toshiro!
Arrest them, both of them. I'll report this to the head captain. All right, go ahead. Take them away.
I'm sorry my man troubled you, Captain. My deepest apologies for that.
Ichimaru, just now, you tried to kill Momo, didn't you?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm telling you right now. If you ever make Momo bleed, I'll kill you without any reservation.
You're scaring me here. But you'd better keep an eye on her. You don't want any misfortune to befall her.
Captain Aizen.
Oh no. I actually drew my sword against Momo. I'm terrible. How could I? I'm just the absolute worst. Who is it?
Whoa, Oh boy, this is ugly. I can't even look.
Captain Ichimaru!
You look tired, you poor thing. Would you like it if I gave you my help? Come with me, Izuru.
I figured that I'd find you two together. Just as I thought. Izuru's cell was the only one that was opened from the outside. Your performance was lacking this time. I'm afraid that you didn't cover your tracks very well, Gin.
What's that? Cover my tracks? Actually, I did that on purpose. I wanted to be sure that you'd know.
I'm glad that I was able to get here before Momo. I'm going to kill you. You'll be gone before she even gets here. Momo!
At last, I finally found you. So this is where you were.
Stop, Momo! He's too strong! Just stay back. Let me deal with him. Momo! Momo?
This is payback for Captain Aizen.
If you are reading this, then I am probably dead. Therefore, Momo, I must confide the truth of what I have discovered. I need to tell it to the one person that I put my trust in the most. The truth about why Rukia Kuchiki must be executed, and why the execution date always keeps changing. In the course of my investigation, I reached a conclusion. The true goal of the execution is not to kill Rukia Kuchiki. On the contrary, the execution has been contrived so that a certain something may be stolen. And that thing is the Sokyoku. The Sokyoku, whose seal is only removed for executions, has the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto contained within its blade. The Taka has the defensive power to block an equal number of Zanpakuto. And in addition to all that, when it's being put to use in order to execute a Soul Reaper, its power can be increased, momentarily at least, several dozen times over. The one who plotted Rukia's execution intends to use the Sokyoku to destroy not only the Seirete, but essentially annihilate the entire Soul Society as well. The name of that despicable person is Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Wait, Aizen really said that in his letter?
Yes, and it went on. It said, "Tonight, I have called him out to a meeting at the sacred Eastern Wall. No matter what it may cost, I must foil his plan. If he will not back down, I am prepared to cross swords with him. But if I end up dying, Momo, please carry on for me. It will then fall to you. You must kill him. That's my will, my last wish. I know it's a lot to put on you. I ask this not as captain of Squad 5, but simply as a man."
Are you crazy, Momo? Think about it. I'm dead, so avenge me? You really believe that nonsense? You think Aizen would ever actually say that? That's not the Aizen I knew. He wasn't a blithering idiot who'd start a fight he knew he couldn't win, and he wasn't a coward who'd make his subordinates clean up his mess either.
But that's really what it said! I didn't misread it. I'm sure it was Captain Aizen's handwriting. I didn't want to believe it. I was desperate not to, but what could I do? It was his last wish. Oh, Captain Aizen! I don't know. I just don't know what to think anymore, Shiro.
It seems that Momo's too upset to think straight. There's no way that Aizen would ever write a letter like that. I can only conclude that someone must have forged it. Perhaps it was so Momo and I would turn on each other and kill each other. I get it. This too, eh? Is this more of your conniving handiwork? Is it, Dean?
Tisk tisk. I have to say that wasn't nice, Captain. You really didn't need to go as far as that. You didn't have to hit the poor girl so hard, did you?
Dean.
A convenient time for the alarm to sound, eh?
You never change one whit. Well, I hope you can enjoy the ringing of the alarm while you can, because you aren't going to be hearing it ever again.
Dean, what exactly are you up to? Aizen just wasn't enough for you? So you had to make Momo suffer too? Is that it? She was gripping her sword so hard that her skin was pierced, and now she's bleeding. You've gone much too far this time.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about.
I warned you, Geen, didn't I? I thought I was clear about it. I said that if you made her bleed, then I'd kill you!
My. Well, if it isn't the captain of Squad 10. If you draw your sword here, you know what'll happen, right? Then I'm going to be forced to stop you.
Captain Ichimaru.
Stay back, Izuru. You don't want to die yet, do you?
Don't be stupid. Staying back isn't good enough. Disappear. Go. And when you can't see us anymore, just keep going. The thing is, if you're within 3 Ri, I can't guarantee that I won't end up killing you. Reign over the frosted heavens. Ichimaru! It's over, Geen!
Shoot him dead. Shinzo. You sure? If you dodge it, the girl will die.
Momo! Rangiku!
I'm sorry, sir. I headed back to the squad barracks as you ordered, but I sensed Hyorin Maru's spiritual pressure and had to come back. Please withdraw your sword, Captain Ichimaru. Because if you do not, you'll have to deal with me.
Stop right there, Geen!
Rather than chasing me, you should instead see to your little friend there.
Renji? No. I couldn't tell before now because it was still too far away. But the spiritual pressure that just disappeared had to be Renji's. Why? Why did you... Renji!
Good morning. So, how are you, Rukia?
Geen. Ichimaru?
Such bad manners. You have a rude mouth, as you always do. It's not Geen, it's Captain Ichimaru. You keep that rudeness up, and I'm sure that your brother will scold you.
I'm sorry, Captain Ichimaru.
Did you actually think that I was serious? I'm not going to tell him anything, I promise. Don't worry. After all, we're friends, aren't we?
What? I don't understand. What in the world are you doing here?
Oh, it's really nothing important at all. I just thought I'd take a walk. And tease you a bit. It seems he's still alive. Renji, that is.
What? So he's... It was him. It's rather weak, but if I focus hard enough, I can sense Renji's spirit energy. But if he's left like that...
He's probably going to die soon. Poor Renji. It's quite a shame. And it's all because he tried to save you.
No. I don't believe you! You're lying! Why? Why would Renji...
Are you afraid?
Of what?
You don't want Renji and the others to die, do you? When you fear for the lives of those you care about, doesn't the thought of death suddenly become more terrifying? Why don't I help you?
What?
Captain Ichimaru, I don't understand. What are you saying?
Well, you know if I chose to, I could free you right at this very moment. You, Renji, and the others too.
What is he saying? Has he gone mad? What would he gain by helping me? What would he gain by helping Ichigo and Renji? No. Maybe he...
Captain? Bye-bye, Rukia. I'll see you at the Sokuyoku.
I thought I'd given up hope. I thought I'd lost all reason to live. I had no regrets, even though I wasn't afraid to die. But despite that, I was shaken by having something like hope dangled in front of me. Just like that, it changed me. It made me want to live. My resolve just crumbled.
Hello there, Momo.
This is the Seijoto Kyurin. This is the place where the 46 all reside. I don't understand. Why exactly have you brought me here, Captain Ichimaru?
Have you ever been here before, Momo?
Of course not. This area is absolutely off limits. I've never seen it before.
There's someone I want you to see.
Someone that you want me to see?
That's right. Go on. Look behind you.
Behind me? Captain Aizen?
How have you been, Momo?
Can it be? Is it really you, Captain Aizen? I thought that you were dead.
I'm alive, as you can see.
Captain Aizen! I can't believe it!
I'm sorry. You must have been heartbroken.
It's Captain Aizen's hand! Just like before, it's the balm that heals my heart. I'm Captain Aizen's scent. It's true! It really is him!
You've lost weight, poor child. I'm so sorry. I had no idea I'd hurt you so badly. But I want you to know, it had to be you. There's something very important that I must do, and I had to stay hidden in order to do it. That's why I had to fake my death. And had you...
It's all right. It's all right. Just knowing that you're alive, it's good. That's enough for me.
Thank you, Momo. Our time together was a joy, a true pleasure. Thank you so much, Momo. Thank you very much indeed. Goodbye.
Captain?
Let's go, Gin.
Yes, Captain Aizen.
Gin. And
Hello, Toshiro.
Aizen! But how can this be? Is it really you?
Of course, in the flesh, as you can see. But never mind. Captain Hitsugaya is back a good deal sooner than I'd expected him.
I'm sorry. It seems that Izuru must have failed.
What? Just what are you talking about? What is...
Haven't you guessed by now? Tactics, of course. Divide and conquer, the most basic way of weakening an enemy.
Enemy? But... Where's Momo?
Don't you know?
You... Momo! Momo.
How unfortunate you found her. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to find out like this. I should have gone about this differently. Perhaps chopped her up and hidden away the pieces.
Aizen. Gin. Why? How long have you two been conspiring?
From the beginning.
Since before you faked your death? Was it that far back, Aizen?
You catch on slowly. From the beginning. Since I became a captain, I never truly considered anyone to be my lieutenant, aside from Gin.
Then, for this whole time, you were... That means... Momo. Me. Every one of the other Soul Reapers under you. You were deceiving us all!
I never thought of it that way. The truth is, none of you were able to recognize my true identity.
You mean to say that you blame us? How could you be so cruel? You knew Momo joined the court guard because of you. She worked so hard, made so many sacrifices. She gave so much of herself, so much of her blood, sweat, and tears. All just so that she could have the opportunity to serve at your side.
Yes, that's true, which made her quite easy to manipulate and misdirect. And that's why. That's the reason I requested her for my squad. It was simply too good to pass up. Remember, Toshiro, adoration is the state furthest from understanding.
Aizen! Bankai! Daiguren Hyorinmaru! Aizen, I'm going to kill you. I swear it!
You really shouldn't make rash threats. It makes you seem weak.
But how?
A magnificent sight. It's the wrong season, but I rather like seeing ice this time of year. Well then, shall we, Gin?
I thought I would find you here, Captain Aizen. No, I won't call you Captain. Not any longer. Now your name is just Sosuke Aizen, the traitor.
Hello, Captain Unohana. It's about time you showed up. I thought you'd be here much faster. Did it take this long to figure out where I was?
The Seijoto Kyorin is the only area in the entirety of the Seirete that has been designated as absolutely off-limits to outsiders, no matter who they are or what reason they may have to be there. And of course, that would make it the perfect place for someone who had gone to such elaborate extremes to fake his own death, even taking such pains as constructing that sophisticated doll in order to conceal himself from any prying and inquisitive eyes.
Almost. You deduced well, but you made two mistakes. First of all, I didn't actually come here in order to hide. And second of all, as a matter of fact, this isn't a doll.
When did he?
When? I had it in my hand. It was right here, this entire time. But I kept it hidden. I didn't allow you to see it until right now.
What?
What?
You'll understand soon enough. Watch, I'll unbind the spell. Shatter Kyoka Suigetsu. The ability that my Zanpakuto Kyoka Suigetsu possesses is complete hypnosis.
But Kyoka Suigetsu is a water-type Zanpakuto. It uses diffused reflections of fog and water to confuse one's enemies so that they kill each other.
That's what you told me. I remember, Captain Aizen. You brought all of us together. All of us lieutenants. And you showed it to us.
So then, that was when you did it. That's when you hypnotized everyone.
Correct. Complete hypnosis disrupts the senses intensely so that the victim misidentifies the enemy. Appearance, shape, size, texture, and even smell are all affected to an extreme degree. In other words, a fly can appear to be a dragon, and a swamp can seem like it's a flower garden. The spell becomes activated when the victim sets eyes upon the released Kyoka Suigetsu. Having seen it even once, from that moment on, they are under its hypnotic power, and each subsequent time I release Kyoka Suigetsu, the hypnotic control returns.
Seen once, then...
Now you understand? Yes. And if the release must be seen in order for the spell to work, then it won't be able to function effectively against a blind person. From the very beginning, Kaname Tosen has been working for me. A word of praise before I go. You examined my body far more thoroughly than any of the others. The fact that you felt even the slightest bit of suspicion while under the influence of complete hypnosis is most remarkable, Captain Unohana. Goodbye. I doubt that I'll ever see any of you again.
Hold on!
What was that all about? What the... how is... We're on Sokyoku Hill.
Welcome, Renji.
Captain Aizen?
Leave Rukia Kuchiki here and just go.
I refuse.
What?
I said no. I will not. Captain Aizen.
I see. Wait, Keen. You're being so stubborn, Renji. If you won't give me Rukia, then I'm afraid I can't help you. But nevertheless, I'll let you have your way. Rukia may remain in your arms, but I'm afraid that the rest of you is going to have to go. Your defensive skills have improved noticeably, Renji. You've truly grown. That pleases me. But all the same, you've chosen a very bad time to be persistent. It's a challenging situation. It's difficult to step on ants without crushing them. As your former captain, I still feel some protectiveness. I'd hate to see you die.
Really? Is that a fact? You'd hate to see me die? Then why? Why did you kill Momo?
Oh, so that earlier disruption of spiritual pressure was Tentekura. It must have been Asane. Momo's death was unavoidable. She just couldn't live without me, and she had already served her purpose. I killed her out of compassion. Don't you see that? But it was never my desire to kill her myself. That's why I tried to get Izuru and Toshiro to do the job for me. But unfortunately, that didn't work out the way I'd hoped it would. So, grudgingly, I took care of it.
Is that so? Izuru, Momo, you had them right there! Both of them in the palm of your hand!
And you, Renji.
Now I see. It's all clear. No way. No. You're not the Captain Aizen that I knew. Not anymore!
Sadly, I was never the Captain Aizen that you proclaimed to know. I'm afraid that person was merely an illusion, Renji. In fact, the Sosuke Aizen that you knew never even existed.
I don't know exactly what your game is, but you're definitely not getting your hands on Rukia now. Roar! Sabimaru!
Out of the three of you, I'd say that you were the most trouble, Renji.
His bare hand?
I was sure.
Renji!
Even from the very first time that I met you three, I felt sure that I could use you. That's the reason why I decided to have you assigned to Squad 5 when I had the chance after you became members of the Court Guard. I made the two useful ones subordinates of Gin and myself, and sent you, the problem child of the bunch, to another company. It appears that my instinct was correct. For the last time, leave Rukia Kuchiki and go.
Please! Captain Aizen! Oh...
No! I won't give her to you! No way. I'm not leaving her. You bastard!
I see. That's unfortunate.
Hey, what are you kneeling down for? Is Rukia really that heavy? I thought I'd give you a hand, Renji.
Ichigo, I'm sorry that you had to come to our aid.
What? Well, you looked pretty pooped from just carrying Rukia around. Was running away too much for you, Renji?
Huh? Oh yeah? Well, you look like you could use a nice nap yourself. Maybe you ought to go and curl up in a comfy blanket somewhere. Nice and quiet!
What did you say? Are you for real? Is this the thanks I get?
What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? I was trying to thank you, but you...
So sorry. I didn't want to be ill-mannered and intrude, so I let that boy in.
That's all right. Just another ant to step on. It makes no difference whatsoever.
Is that Aizen?
Yeah.
Tell me, can you run right now, Renji?
I can, but I won't.
Now look.
I have a plan. Sabimaro may be broken, but he still has a few surprises left in him. I am going to fight. You know just as well as I do. I mean, there's no point at all in trying to run away. Listen, I'm not saying we can beat them, but maybe we can stun them, and in the end, walk out of here with some pride left.
Okay, sure. Well, all right. I guess that we're a team then. There.
You should be in 2 pieces right now. I must have miscalculated.
No. No! Where did he go? No!
Ichigo. Renji. I can't move.
Now, get up, Rukia Kuchiki. Oh, I see. You've been weakened thanks to the impact of my spiritual pressure.
Ichigo.
Poor thing, he's still conscious. Your will to live exceeds your skills, but it's working against you now. I wouldn't push myself too hard, though. Your backbone is the only thing holding the 2 halves of you together right now. Struggle all you want, but you're never going to be able to make it to your feet. It's not a matter of will. It's structurally impossible. But look at the bright side. You got farther than I expected. Now just rest quietly for a while. Your part in all this is over.
My part? My part?
Yes, I was fully aware that you would be coming. I even knew from where. I knew you would arrive in West Rukon District. That's the reason why I posted surveillance there. I lowered the wall around the Serete right after your arrival. And additionally, placed squads 3 and 9 behind the gate. Then I had Geen drive you 2 away personally. Because the wall had been moved down, and with the captains roaming around there, behind it, I knew that Kukaku Shiba's Flower Crane Cannon would be your only way in. I will say your arrival was spectacular, and your group outwitted and outfought even the captains. Every single Soul Reaper in the whole Serete was occupied with looking for you. Yes, the entire situation was very exciting and engaging. Thanks to the distraction that you provided, even the murder of a captain received little attention. You made things easy for me.
But hold on. I don't get this. How did you know that we'd arrive in West Rukon District?
That's completely obvious. It had to be there. West Rukon District is Kisuke Urahara's base of operations. The only place you could enter using a Senkaimon that he created was West Rukon District.
What?
That surprises you? Really? You work for him, don't you? Didn't you come to recapture Rukia Kuchiki on orders given by Kisuke Urahara?
What are you...
Oh, I see. Then that means you haven't been told. Ah, well. I suppose I can tell you now that it's all over. To start with, are you aware that Soul Reapers have 4 basic combat methods? They are Zanjutsu, Hakuda, Ho-Ho, and finally Kido. Each of these disciplines requires that the user have a certain level of power, but in attempting to master any particular one of those methods, one eventually runs into a wall that's determined by one's potential. At that point, improvement comes to a full stop. All Soul Reapers have these limits, it's unavoidable, but the question becomes, is it possible to break through the walls one encounters? It is, but only by one means. The solution is called hollowification. The hollowification of a Soul Reaper, the Soul Reaperification of hollows. By removing the barrier between these two opposing life forms, new heights of power and ability can be achieved. This isn't a new theory by any means. It's been around for quite a while. I focused my efforts on hollows, and eventually I was able to send out a number of hollows with powers very much like those that are possessed by Soul Reapers. Hollows that could turn off their spiritual pressure and make Zanpakuto disappear just by touching them. Hollows that could fuse with Soul Reapers. But none of them could be truly considered a new kind of being. There were others who delved into this field, but they were hindered by ignorance and the limitations of their ethics. In the end, no one was successful at it. That is, not until Kisuke Urahara. Working outside the Soul Society's scientific community, he created a substance that could remove the barrier between hollows and Soul Reapers in an instant. It was called Hogyoku. It was very dangerous. At least he seemed to think so, because before long, he tried to destroy it. However, it was to no avail. To Kisuke's dismay, he soon discovered that he was not able to eliminate his creation. And so, reluctantly, he did what he had to do. At that point, Kisuke placed a protective shell around the Hogyoku. By doing so, he was able to implant it deep within a person's konpaku. Now, do you understand? The hiding place that he ended up choosing was you, Rukia Kuchiki. By the time that I'd become aware of this secret, you'd already gone missing somewhere in the world of the living. But instinctively, I knew that Kisuke Urahara was behind it. I can think of no one else who would have the capability to create an untraceable Gigai. So then, do you finally understand the truth now? He wasn't trying to help you. He was turning you into a human to conceal the whereabouts of the Hogyoku. Luckily, the situation didn't last long. It was only a few months later that you were discovered in the world of the living. And immediately,
Aizen!
It's been a long time since I was able to set eyes on your face. Tell me, what brought about the change, Sajin?
Why, how dare you grin at me like that, Aizen? You betrayed, misled, and deceived us all. But now you're going to pay for that. So will you, Kaname. Explain yourselves if you can. Or is there no good explanation? I'm sorry, Kaname. Arrancar! What? Aizen is still standing next to Kaname?
Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
They're both captain class. How could they be so unequal in strength?
Kyoka Suigetsu's complete hypnosis is flawless. Even if you know it's coming, you can't prepare. It's impossible to evade.
A level 90 Aisho Haki? Now that's scary. But I have to ask, when did you achieve that?
No, it was a failure. I couldn't even summon a third of its normal destructive capability. Hado in the 90s are rather unwieldy. Well then, I'm sorry. Now, where did we leave off? Oh yes, Rukia Kuchiki. The moment when you were discovered in the world of the living, the very first thing I did was to eliminate the Council of 46.
What?
Isane probably told you something to the effect of, Sosuke Aizen faked his own death and disappeared, and then he plotted and carried out the murder of the Council of 46. But that isn't the way it really happened. After you had been located, I killed the members of the Council, and then I placed a spell on the Central Underground Assembly Hall. That way, I made it appear as if the Council members were alive and were simply in session. Even if someone were to enter the chamber, they wouldn't see anything unusual. But then, if they didn't have the Council's permission in the first place, no captain would even be attempting to go there anyway. Then after that, the three of us hid ourselves inside the underground assembly hall. From there, we issued orders as though we were the Council of 46, with no one on the outside being any the wiser. To ensure that you were captured and returned, we dispatched your brother and Renji. In order to dissolve your Konpaku and extract the Hogyoku that had been hidden inside of you, the plan that I put together was to execute you with the Sogyoku. But we were cognizant of the fact that your Ryoka friends might very well make an attempt to rescue you. If the execution failed because of such an attempt or for some other reason, I needed to have a backup plan at the ready. And what I found is this.
No!
The secret. Amazing. Something as small as this. The Hogyoku. The Konpaku itself is undamaged. Amazing technology. Unfortunately, you are no longer needed. Kill her, Gin.
All right then. Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
Byakuya. Byakuya, why? Why did you? Why? Byakuya. Byakuya. Byakuya.
Ah, there's a face I haven't seen for a while.
Don't move. You twitch so much as a finger. And you lose your head.
I see.
Don't move.
My apologies, Captain Aizen. I got caught.
Captain Tosin.
And it's over.
What?
Can't you see? Take a good look around. You're completely surrounded.
Aizen. Captain Aizen!
It's over. Aizen. What is it? What's so funny, Aizen?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's time.
Sorry phone, get back!
You know, it really is too bad. I wouldn't have minded being your prisoner a while longer. Bye-bye, Kongiku. I'm sorry.
Huh? He's rising! You can't escape! Stop! That light goes by the name Negacion. It's something that the Menos Grande use in order to rescue each other. The moment that light envelops something, it's all over. They're in another world now. It's been taken out of our hands. There's simply nothing that we can do any longer. It's the reality that anybody who's ever fought against the Menos Grande is well aware of. That from the moment at which the light came down, this was already over, and Aizen was beyond our reach even then. Kaname! Come down here, Kaname! Why? Why did you become a Soul Reaper? Wasn't it for the sake of your dead friend? Wasn't it so that you'd be able to uphold justice? Where is your sense of justice now? Where has it gone?
I told you, Sajin. The path that I choose to follow is the one that's least soaked in blood. Justice is always there, and in fact, the path I walk is justice.
Chosen!
You joined forces with the Menos Grande, but why?
To seek greater heights.
Have you fallen, Aizen?
Don't kid yourself, Ukitake. No one has ever stood atop the heavens before. Not you, nor I, nor the gods. But the unbearable vacancy of heaven's throne ends now. I will stand at the top. It's time to say goodbye, Soul Reapers. It's time to say goodbye, Ryoka boy. You did prove to be interesting, at least for a human.
Playing with your men again, huh? You're a cruel man.
Eavesdropping, Keen?
I'm sure you were aware of what Kaname was bound to do after you said what you did.
Perhaps.
You do realize we lost 5 Arrancars.
What of it? They were only Gillians. It won't affect our plan in the least, once we've assembled enough Vasto Lourdes and the Espada are complete. No one will be able to stop us.
What's up? What are you into peeping now? I have to tell you, that's not very nice of you, Tosin.
Watch your mouth. Admit it. You came here in order to catch a glimpse of them too. Isn't that correct, Geen?
Come on, take it easy. I was just kidding. You don't have to be so grouchy.
Anyway, come and take a look at this. They've split up.
Yes, so they have. Don't those kids know better than that? Don't they realize that it's not a very good idea to divide their forces?
The fools. They're passing through an interesting area now.
Yes, the lair of the Tres Cifras.
My lord, I have news to report. Arrancar number 103. Privarone Espada Dordoni. Alessandro del Socaccio was defeated by an intruder just moments ago.
Is that so? It seems that he found it more difficult than I expected him to. Frankly, I thought that he'd make short work of Dordoni and get past him with barely a second thought. Ah, well. But don't you have something else that you need to tell me about? Tell me, who sent the Exekias after him?
My lord!
What's wrong? It's a very simple question.
It was I, my lord.
I see, Sayalaparo.
Forgive me, my lord. The intruder was wounded. I didn't want to miss the opportunity to eliminate him when he was vulnerable, so I made the decision. I had no official authorization, but I did it for you, Lord Aizen. I am prepared to accept whatever punishment you see fit.
No, it's all right. As long as you had a good reason for doing so, I won't hold it against you.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
But I would have preferred a more complete report, Sayalaparo. You extracted the intruder's spiritual pressure record from Dordoni. Do you think it will help you in your research?
Yes.
Well, that's good to know.
You lost one of your men, and yet you actually seem to be enjoying all of this.
Is that how it looks?
Am I wrong? Those boys are defeating everyone who gets in their way and getting closer by the minute. What could be more fun? Isn't that what you're thinking?
Enjoying it? I'm not sure why, but I suppose that you're not very far off the mark. Do you think that's strange, Geen?
Not at all. Oddly enough, to tell you the truth, I feel exactly the same way.
That's...
Well, would you look at that? The old gang's all here.
It's been a while, Aizen.
Man, that boy is way too noisy. Now the mood is ruined. I really don't like that about him, not one bit.
The words "wonder why speaks" have meaning. Shut up and watch.
Out of my way. Step aside, Geen. I'm only here in order to seek revenge on Aizen.
Tell the truth. Do you really believe that any of us would simply get out of the way? And besides, I've always wanted to fight against you at least once, Captain Hirako.
That's enough, Geen. Let's end this.
What did you say?
Lord Aizen.
Fact is, you've served your purpose. Looks like you people were not worthy of fighting under me. Geen, Kaname, let's go. I never imagined, after all the trouble I went through assembling you Espadas, that all your powers would be so incredibly inferior to mine. Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads, plus all you phony Arrancars. Now then, let's begin. The 13 court guard squads, plus all you phony Arrancars.
Aizen!
Be careful when you approach him. Given Aizen's abilities, if you approach him too carelessly, then that will be the end of you.
Don't you think I know that?
You fool. I'm talking to you. Now then, loosen up on the hilt, Hiyori.
Touching. Such compassionate words, Captain Hirako.
Hiyori!
But approaching carelessly will be the end. It sounds so absurd. Whether you approach carelessly, or do so with caution, or even don't bother to approach at all, it won't make the slightest bit of difference. I'm not talking about the future. Your destruction is set. It's an inescapable and unpreventable fact of history.
He's taunting us.
Don't let him get to you!
What exactly is there to fear? You all died that night. It was something that happened 100 years ago now.
Well, all right then. That's one down.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Geen.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought? You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
I don't remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. I like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
Geen.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishi ni no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishi ni no Yari isn't the longest Zanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. But of course, knowing that won't do you any good. Wait to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Aizen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break.
What the?
It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die, like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's...
Look at you. Tell me, were you always this weak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a soul reaper, not a hollow, not a human. You're nothing. You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
Gin, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I see. Open the Senkaimon. We're going to invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the Oken, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Aizen.
Yes, it seems that the chrysalis stage is now over. What a relief. Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion. The Dangai. My, how terribly nostalgic. Must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Aizen. Captain Aizen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
What's there to fear, Gin? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then? Karakura town must lie in that direction. We strayed from our course slightly.
Come on now. Don't say it like it's my fault. The reason that we got off course is because you had to go and get all rambunctious.
You're right. I apologize. Let's walk for a bit. I see. This view doesn't become the Soul Society at all. Now, this will be our last look at it.
I got here in time. Aizen. Gin.
Rangiku.
When you said you were just in time, did you mean in time to protect those people? Or were you referring to the annihilation of Karakura town and the creation of the Oaken, the royal key? Well, either way, you were wrong. What's wrong? Don't you enjoy talking to me?
Captain Aizen, I'm sorry about my old friend. I'll get her out of your sight immediately.
No problem. We're not in any rush. Take your time catching up with her here.
She's in the way, isn't she?
Not at all. Ah, yes. He's an interesting boy indeed. Well then, let's go. We have some rats to chase.
Let go of me!
You can barely stand. Why'd you come here?
I went through the Senkaimon the moment your spiritual pressure disappeared, and I just waited for you to come. I knew the exact place in Karakura town where it would transport you.
I didn't ask you to tell me how you got here. I asked you why you came here, when it's clear that you're barely even able to stand up right now.
Why do you think? Because you're here. And now I can finally ask you in person. Tell me, why did you do it? Why did you choose to serve Aizen? Why? Why did you betray Izuru when he trusted you so completely?
Are you serious? Come on. Betrayed him even though he put his trust in me? Are you sure that you're talking about the same Izuru that I knew? Ah, this is unbelievable. Why did you have to show up here? Hey, Rangiku. You're a nuisance. All right, I'm back now, Captain Aizen.
So you are. What did you do with her?
I killed her.
Her spiritual pressure is most certainly gone. I'm surprised. I had actually entertained the thought that you might choose to show her mercy when push came to shove.
Mercy? Please. I'm afraid that I don't have any of that. Didn't I tell you the first time that we met? I'm just like a snake. My skin is cold. I have no heart. I slither around searching for prey with the tip of my tongue, and I swallow the people that I care about whole. That's the kind of creature that I am. Don't you remember that about me? Looks like you've been busy too, Captain Aizen. How many people do you think that you've killed now?
I didn't count. They're inconsequential. Come, Gin. I can sense that Ichigo Kurosaki's friends are now nearby.
Wow.
After we confront and kill them, we'll hang their bodies somewhere conspicuous outside of the town. And we'll begin the creation of the Oaken.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's the case, I'll take care of those kids.
Gin.
The only way there is to escape from underneath the power of Kyoka Suigetsu is to touch the blade before complete hypnosis has even been activated. It took decades of work on my part to finally get that information out of you. There's not a single person in the 13 court guard squads who knows that fact, yet they were all thoroughly convinced that they'd be able to kill you. Although, it was interesting to watch them try. But in actuality, I'm the only one who can kill you, Captain Aizen.
I knew. I always kept you close by my side, ever aware of the plan you had in mind, because I was curious to see exactly how you'd go about trying to take my life. But I'm disappointed, Geen. I hope you don't think that you can kill me this easily.
I don't. Can you see it? Right here, it's chipped. You see, I left a small fragment of it inside of you.
What?
I told you about the ability that my Bankai has a while back, didn't I? I'm sorry. The thing is, I lied to you. It doesn't stretch as long as I said. It doesn't stretch as fast as I said. But it turns into dust for an instant the moment that it expands and contracts. And inside of the blade is a deadly poison that actually dissolves cells. I can see that you understand now. Just now, when I contracted my sword after piercing your chest, I left a fragment of the blade inside of you. It's nestled within your heart right now.
King.
If you've got something to say, you better say it fast. Then again, even if you do, you're gonna die anyway. Kill him. Mishini no Yori.
Geen, you
get to die with a hole in your chest. That should make you happy.
Geen.
That's it. It's over. It's over now.
I've won, Geen. It's true that the Hogyoku you took away may no longer be inside me right now. But it belongs to me.
What is this?
Evolution requires fear. It's initiated and spurred onward by the fear that one will perish if one remains stagnant. Thank you, Geen. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
Rankiku, I wasn't able to do it. I failed. I wasn't able to get it back. I couldn't retrieve what he took from you. Oh, I'm so glad. At least I got to tell you I was sorry.
Geen.
Thank you, Dad. Good. Everybody He seems to be all right.
Ichigo Kurosaki. Are you really him? Are you truly Ichigo Kurosaki?
What do you mean?
If you really are Ichigo Kurosaki, I'm disappointed. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you at all. Even if you're restraining your spiritual pressure, it's inconceivable that I wouldn't feel it. What that tells me is that you failed to evolve. You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
Yes. Your eyes are stronger. This is good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands. Well, that's a cheerful-looking face you're pulling.
Do you remember when I showed Kyoka Suigetsu to the lieutenants?
What a heartless man you are. By the way, Izuru's firmly in the palm of my hand now.
Oh? Was that so?
Please, just forget about it. Now that's rare. Are you feeling a little tired?
No, not at all.
There's no such thing as despair without hope. You know, I always thought that you were the philosophical type, Captain.
Despair. Continuing to mingle with those immersed in a peace they don't question. One that was granted to them by a deeply deceptive world. That's it, exactly. That's how this environment appears to me. Now then, I assume he's progressing favorably.
Him?
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Ah.
Born from a Quincy, attacked by a Hollow, and sired by a Soul Reaper who left the Soul Society. Hollow, Quincy, Soul Reaper. It's possible that he may have inherited the qualities of them all. In fact, there may be limitless possibility in him.
That's fine then. I'm looking forward to the day that we get to meet him.
I'm sure you've also become quite fond of him, Gin. And?
Ah, that's right. I almost forgot entirely. I found that girl. The one who went missing in the world of the living, I mean.
Rukia Kuchiki. In short?
It's all according to plan.
Is that so? Then let's begin. It appears that at last the time has come to sit on the vacant throne.
So this is the Hogyoku's power then, is it? There's no good without the bad, huh? Nothing surprising there, but what I do know is that I've become more powerful.
I see. That's good. Once again, I say, welcome to Las Noches.
Well, what are you gonna tell me to do?
Nothing now. Although, perhaps, could you demonstrate to me some of your power?
That moonlight! He is for sure our moonlight! No doubt.
Nicely done.
It is only natural.
Lord Aizen! Lord Aizen!
Coyote Stark, I have one thing to tell you. Do not trust in me.
Huh?
Trust is only for the weak, for the powerless. We have no need for nonsense such as that. There is no need to trust in anyone. I mean, anyone. whether that would be gods, or even in the world itself. Trust becomes sophistry the moment that the word is uttered. Right at this moment, if I were to tell you that you should put your trust in me, what would you think? That is the answer. There is no sense in such surface-level trust. During the time I spent with the Soul Reapers, I was someone who gained both trust and faith. But they were wrong about me from the very beginning. In all the world, there is nothing worth believing in. Not in the past, nor the future. There's nothing amusing about clinging onto meaningless things. Harsh reality is the only thing that actually exists. Then you have all the reason to pledge your loyalty to me, your righteous king. Once again, I am Sosuke Aizen. Let us go together.
There was a girl on the ground starving. Only those who possess spiritual energy can collapse from hunger. I had no reason to try to save her. Yet I went to her and offered her a dried persimmon. After that, the two of us started living together. But then one day, I saw him. That bastard.
Hold on. Is that a Soul Reaper's robe? Where did you find something like... Ging!
I'm gonna become a Soul Reaper. A Soul Reaper who will change things, so you won't be driven to tears anymore.
Captain! Captain Ichimaru!
Oh, Kira. What's up? What's with all the yelling?
I'm sorry. I called for you numerous times, but you didn't seem to notice.
Ah, I must have just been daydreaming a little bit. My apologies.
About your condition.
I'll be fine. It's really nothing at all. Anyway, I assume you're here for something, aren't you?
Yes. About my Zanpakuto. You know about Wabisuke's abilities, don't you, Captain Ichimaru?
Well, of course.
You see, it feels like people find it, well, pretty unsettling.
Aha! I see now. Those people that take notice are also partly jealous of your sword, you know?
But I was really worried about it, you know.
So, all you need to do is wield it so elegantly that you end up silencing them all.
Wield it elegantly.
Well, it is what it is, Izuru. Let's head outside for a bit.
Huh?
A captain's gotta help their lieutenant if they see them in trouble. It's our job. It's just what we do.
Is that?
Right. Time for some training. Fighting isn't really something that's supposed to be heroic. It's simply not intended to be exhilarating or enjoyable. It's my belief that violence should only bring despair. It's dark and terrifying. It's gruesome, and it must remain that way. Because you see, otherwise people won't fear it. And if they don't, then they won't try to avoid it. This is important to me. It's crucial that my lieutenant understands this outlook. If you understand, then good. Well, if you're ever worrying about something again, I think that you do well to remember what I've told you.
Yes, thank you very much. Captain, you are the ideal I strive for. I'll be on my way then.
Man, weird. It's crazy to think that I'm anyone's idol. Violence is a very gruesome notion, and it should only bring despair. But I wonder, though, which one of us is right?
They're large in number. I'll deal with them, Keen.
Great, just great. Now end it quickly. I'll be biding my time.
Actually, I want you to come here as soon as this is over. It's always better to end things quickly, after all.
You know, you've always loved to work your subordinates into the ground. You guys feel the same, don't you? Let's begin now. Oh! Great, another fresh wave of enemies. Okay then, I'll be your opponent.
It's always better to end things quickly, after all.
And kill you all. Goodbye, Rangiku. I'm sorry. Where is this place? Oh, the two of them together. Now that's not something you see every day. I can't hear them too well. I wonder what they're saying right now. That's good. She seems well. I don't have a thing to worry about. Nothing at all. Especially now, since she's got him by her side. Yes. It seems your eyes are stronger. That's good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands. Rangiku.
Huh?
Squad 3 Captain, Gin Ichimaru.
What's going on? I was wondering what I was called here for. Such a big production.
A bunch of measly Ryoka have got the captains acting all serious and solemn-like. But man, those Menos Grande were really not all they were cracked up to be. It's been years and years now since I felt it. The pain that stings and tingles all over your body. Maybe I ought to try closing my eyes.
The Squad 13 captain is missing. Where is he? Do we have any idea?
He's feeling sick.
What? Again? That poor thing.
That's enough! Did you think you were called here to discuss a sick captain? We heard. You were out playing with a Ryoka without permission. And what's even worse is that you let him get away. What happened? A captain should be able to kill 4 or 5 Ryoka with ease.
What? He isn't dead? Uh-oh.
Emergency! Emergency! Intruder in the Serete! All guardsmen to battle stations!
Hey, wait, Captain Zaraki. We still...
Oh, look at that. There he goes again.
What's happening?
It's Sayalaparo.
Oh, his experiment.
He's at it every single day. Doesn't he ever get bored of it? By the way, have you ever heard of his past, Kaname?
What do you mean?
Turns out that back when he was a human, he was an alchemist. Captain Aizen said that.
Alchemist?
Doesn't it pique your interest? It sounds fascinating to me. These people say that everything in the entire world is made up of extremely tiny building blocks. Everything we can and can't touch is made up of pretty much the same stuff. So, say you took those building blocks apart and rearranged them like you wanted. You could turn anything, even something worthless, into something valuable like gold. That sounds pretty sweet, wouldn't you say?
Ridiculous.
I don't really understand alchemy that well, but I have one doubt. Do you really think Sayalaparo would be interested in gold? I'd imagine that a guy like him would probably have a different set of aspirations than just wealth. I've heard he'd perform secret experiments on other living humans. It's not gold he was trying to make. It was...
ridiculous, I said.
Oh my. Did I say something to offend you?
I don't care what his intentions are, as long as they ultimately prove to be of benefit to Lord Aizen. I'm simply surprised.
How so?
I didn't expect you to be interested in someone like Sayalaparo.
It's only natural. He is one of our most important allies. I can't help but be interested.
I see.
Sayalaparo grunts. His experiments have likely taken hundreds of lives, if not thousands of them by this point. He's ready to justify any sacrifice he needs to in order to reach his goals. Normally, nobody could possibly be as determined as that. Normally, that is. A man willing to lose everything in order to achieve his dreams. I really can't wait to find out just where that will lead him.
Hello, Gin.
Oh my, that was rather heartless. I don't believe that I've ever seen him look so overjoyed before. Tell me, what do you think? What do you make of it?
Of what?
Sayalaparo, and the goal that he's ready to sacrifice everything in order to attain. I merely wanted to know what you think about it.
The same as you do, Gin.